A motto, a message, a lesson, a beat, a rhythm that jumps and bounces uniquely, individually in harmony with my brethren from senior to freshman. A motto, a motto, silently killing them softly with a smile, a sway, and sachet that screams my name, aTone. A motto, a motto.
Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to the channel. I am aTone. This is aTone Tarot. What's up, Libra? You're here for your love forecast, update, and will it last message. I'm going to get into some housekeeping items and we'll get right to that message. So if you could do me the honors, Libra, and smash that like button, comment, share, and or subscribe, I would greatly appreciate that. Also, if it doesn't apply, let it fly, Libra. Take only what resonates and leave the rest for someone who may need it. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for my Libra collective. I will be tapping in via the tarot to find out what your love update is. I'll then hop over to my Tangled Love deck to give you your love forecast, and then I'll close out your message via this romance and love oracle to find out will it last. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, let's get up into this message. I'm going to pull 10 cards in a Celtic cross format just to get that love update overview and see what you need to know, and then we're going to move forward into predictive messages on what's the forecast, what's on the horizon for my Libras. And then, like I said, we'll close it out and see, are you going to find something that is going to go the distance? All right, Libra, let's see what's up. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. To my new viewers, welcome to the channel. Returning viewers, welcome back. I hope all is well with you guys. I am out of town right now. I am not home, but my bag rolls with me at all times, and in that bag I have everything I need to still bring you your messages, because your girl be moving. I'm here, there, everywhere. Libra, your love life is looking a little rocky, stormy. Oh man, I do not do cards that fall on the floor, and this one actually fell in the trash, so we definitely are not doing that one. But that's the energy I'm getting from my Libras. Just throw the whole thing away. Throw the whole relationship away. aTone. Start over. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Libra, as it relates to your love update, at the center of your spread, you have the King of Cups in reverse, squared or crossed by the Queen of Swords in reverse. If that ain't two people fighting, that is a every man for themselves type of energy of what is going on with my Libra collective right now. So with the King of Cups being at the center of the spread in reverse, when I was shuffling, I was picking up the image of a clown, right? A sad clown, right? They say clowns are some of the most saddest, unhappiest people, but they're working to make others happy all day. So I may be speaking to a Libra collective who is everyone else's joy, who is everyone else's anchor. They come to you Often people come to you for relationship advice, Libra, and right now your relationship is in a state of turmoil. At the root of your spread, you have the Five of Wands. This is my Libra asking objective questions of their partner. If it can be done to you, or if you expect that from me, can I not then expect it from you? This Five of Wands is fair is fair. If it's good for the goose, it's good for the motherfucking gander. Somebody, as it relates to love, in a love partnership with my Libras, were not dishing it. I'm sorry, they were dishing it but couldn't take it. Yeah. You can dish it, but you can't take it. You can cuss me out and call me every name but the child of God. But when I retaliate and return with a few choice words of my own, now you want to start crying. Oh, no, no, no. My Libras may have set off a bomb in their relationship by just asking for what they have been giving in return of their partner, and then set someone at odds with you, Libra. Because in the recent past, or in the past, you have this King of Swords upright. So the King of Swords is intelligent. He uses information to advance. So in the past, for whatever reason, you were aware of certain things that may not have been fair in your partnership, but there was an offset of positivity that made it worth it in the past, if that makes sense. So basically, the person wasn't given what you were given, but they were giving something else in spades that made what they weren't given okay. But then something happened where we went from the King of Swords upright to the Queen of Swords in reverse, which is a total bitch. Like, don't care about your feelings, real icy, mean, and who gives a damn that you want from me what you were given. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You might have did that, but I'm not doing that, is what this energy is saying. And that set my Libras off. Like, you anticipated that at the time in which you were devoting and committing and giving of yourself in the way that you were, that this person would do the same when the opportunity presented itself, only for the opportunity to present itself and them to show up in this Queen of Swords in reverse energy, which is F you and your feelings. Pay me. You got some money for me? You don't got no money for me? Then why would I do that? Real nasty, Libra. And the Ten of Cups in reverse is at the crown of your spread. So this may be bothering you and visible to friends and family. So much so that maybe friends and family got some feelings towards your significant other, that you are stopping them from lashing out on your partner. Listen, I know how the domestics go. I got friends and family that will ride for me and will want to fight somebody for me. Doesn't matter that they are my romantic partner, especially my romantic partner. Like, what you say to her, what you do, is giving that type of energy. Because when it's family involved, you're my family, and I'm not going to allow anyone to disrespect you, hurt you, etc., etc. That is the nature of family, to be protective. And my Libra's family may be wanting to be protective of your heart right now, Libra, because they do not like how you are being treated. Yeah. But your household is upside down right now, and somebody is the bad guy. Somebody is being painted as the bad guy in this relationship amongst friends and family. And I think they are getting this bad guy or bad girl rep. Honestly, they deserve it. Basically, they deserve it, because however they are treating you, it's showing up out in the surface, in the public. They not even trying to hide the disrespect. Yeah. And friends and family are not appreciating how maybe publicly you or someone that you're dealing with is being embarrassed and disrespected, Libra. So if this is you, just know that your significant others, friends, and family do not appreciate how you are handling this relationship right now. They have pegged and slotted you the bad guy in this situation. But as it relates to the advice, we got the Three of Swords sitting in the advice section. And for me, Libra, this is you don't got no more cheeks to turn, right? I'm really picking up on a Libra who has forgiven, turn the other cheek, turn this one, turn that one, turn around, did headstands, all of that. This Three of Swords sitting in the advice section is Spirit saying, remember the pain. Remember the pain, Libra. Meaning, okay, things may settle down between you and this individual. It may even seem like everything is going back to being fine. Spirit is saying, nah, remember that time that person lied to you, disrespected you. Don't get too comfortable, because the environment in which you are in is the Nine of Swords. It's stressful. You up at night wondering, worrying, watching social platforms possibly to see if people are talking about the relationship. You're stressed. And you're stressed because of the appearance that this is giving you. It's making you look weak to some degree, Libra, and you don't like that. You're not a confrontational sign. You're not the most aggressive sign, right? But you do your due diligence and being objective, being fair, being kind, being loving. And when it's not reciprocated or returned back to you in that way, now we got to make a decision. We got to do something. We got to act. And that thing is usually requires us to stand up for ourselves. And my Libras have been turning a blind eye for a very long time to this individual's disrespect and hurt. And Spirit is saying no. In August, there may be a significant change to your relationship status, because eights are significant here with this Eight of Wands being in your future. And then you got the Eight of Cups as the outcome for this future of this relationship. The Eight of Cups is walking away. You see all those cups he stacked up? He made an effort to stack these cups. One of them might have got knocked down. He tried to put it back up, put it back together. The Eight of Cups comes when you can't hide the pain anymore. You can't hide what the relationship is anymore. You can't hide it. I have hidden or kept my personal relationship issues private, because that's what we're advised to do, right? We don't know what's going on behind closed doors with couples. People can smile and kiss and hug and give you all the I love yous they want in public. But when them doors close, and how those two individuals actually receive each other when no one is looking, is the true testament of that relationship. And I'm picking up on a Libra collective who was saving face. You show up at events around people, letting others believe that everything was fine when it wasn't. And your friends and family, they know you well enough to know that it wasn't. With this Ten of Cups being at the crown of your spread, you wasn't hiding a damn thing, Libra. Especially from people that say they love you and really are there for you. They knew something was wrong with this Ten of Cups being at the crown of your spread in reverse. They knew your family and your household was kind of breaking down and falling apart a little bit. And like I said, with this Nine of Swords being in your environment, that shows up. That shows up during the day. Even if at night you are spending the time to cry and deal with this thing, yeah, it shows up. Because the hopes and the fears of my Libra right now is having to make a plan to do something different than what they have been with this person. There's a sense of steadiness and conformity that has taken place, where my Libras have adjusted and conformed to this toxic environment, that this is what they know. But now they're fearful of having to plan, execute, and get up out of the situation that they're in. That requires some work. That requires some energy. That requires some money. That requires some dedication. That requires learning something new and rearranging your life in such a way that, damn, I just got comfortable with where I'm currently positioned and now I got to start over. I'm here to tell you, I am a testament to the fact you want to restart your life and recreate yourself several times over in this life. I've done it at least 5 times. This is the fifth, the do-over. Let's do it again. Let's start over. Let's try this again. But that is where it seems like you currently are, Libra. Let's move on and find out what is on the horizon. What is your love forecast? What is the love forecast for my Libras? What are the winds telling me? What is those winds? Red flags. One more card. All right. And here we are, Libra. So it's going to take you a little while to get past up and out the place that you are currently in. This individual has a hold on you, Libra. They are bossy. They are manipulative. And usually people like this, they know how to keep you hooked, keep you questioning whether you should stay or should you leave. Like, they know how to make you question yourself to stay stuck. But there are hella red flags in this situation, Libra, and you are not at a carnival. So the universe is showing you, pushing you, encouraging you, and maybe will leave you with no other choice at some point but to get up out of this situation. You need to do some research. Maybe start reversing the narrative back to them. Guilt will make you tilt. Hurt dogs holler, Libra, meaning that if someone is barking at you about a particular thing, oh, you're lazy, you're cheap, you're a cheater, you're doing this, you're doing that, 9 times out of 10, that's because that's who they are. Reverse it. Reverse that. Do some digging. Start doing some researching on their movements. Watch how they behave. See what they have going on when you are not around, Libra, and you will be surprised some of the information that comes up and out that helps you defend yourself a little bit better. And I'm not saying you're not defending yourself, Libra, but this person really is an emotional manipulator. Whoever this is, they are selfish. They're emotionally guarded with you, but they expect you to give 150% of yourself. The expectations of this person are great, but what they're willing to give is low. That is the theme of this individual. They're going to hit you with, oh, I was just thinking about you, because I do see my Libras getting up and out. If you haven't already made yourself exit and scarce from this relationship, I do see you getting away from putting some distance in between, mentally telling yourself you're not with this person. But it really feels like you need to go a step further, Libra. I don't know if that is relocating to another area or blocking this individual. You need to put in additional measures and guardrails up against this person, because they will circle the block and try to hook you back in. They might make you think it's okay to leave. They may not argue and fuss and fight with you at first, but some time goes by and they spin the block. They are going to hook you back in. And with that Three of Swords sitting in your advice section of your last spread, Spirit is advising you when that happens, when they hit you with, oh, I was just thinking about you, reminiscing of all the good times that we shared together. Yeah, you're being advised to hit them with, yeah, I also remember all of the bad times that we had together. And it seemed as if there were quite a few more of those than the other way around. And also, here's the other part. Ask them to do something they're not willing to do, and they will quickly remind you why you left. So remember what it was you were asking them for or expecting for them to deliver on that they didn't deliver. Ask them to do that when they spin the block and see how quickly they turn red on you. Yeah. So that is your love forecast. Let's close out this reading and find out, will you find the love that lasts? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for my Libra collective. And if you haven't done so already, Libra, come on, what you waiting on? Go ahead. Make sure you are smashing that like button, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Your girl would greatly appreciate that. Also, drop a comment. Let me know how you feel about the new intro. I have 2 intros that I'm going in between. So there's the aTone, and well, they're both aTone, but there's one that goes a model, a message, a lesson. That is actually a poem I wrote about 15 years ago. And then there's the other one that speaks to welcome to the channel, peace, from aTone Tarot. Let me know which one you prefer. Peace from aTone Tarot. Yep. Or a model, a message, a lesson. Yeah, that's my favorite if you wanted to know. But let's see what's going on with my Libra's love life, going the distance with someone and making it last. Let's see what that is. Where is that at for them? You gonna get it. Your boyfriend or girlfriend is standing in the way of your husband or wife, Libra. Or maybe this person is already your husband and or wife. But there is a connection. I already felt it. I didn't want to get ahead of myself. But there's a connection out there for my Libras that will go the distance. A very long distance, but it's going to require some sacrifice. You got to get some gust up under your sails, Libra, and get ghost from the ex. My cards do not lie, Libra. This message is so clear. You will have something that goes the distance and lasts. That connection that is perfectly poised for you, but you want to make certain sacrifices right now, meaning to not give in to the weakness of this individual's wanting to continue to pull you back in. Put some distance in between you and this individual. You will find a connection. Don't allow your ex to fuck up what you have coming, right? And I'm calling this person your ex because you may currently be with them, but a breakup is imminent, is right around the corner, Libra, and you know it. And it also feels as though whoever this connection's for, some of you, this person that you are connected to is already in your energy. They're already here. They're already around you, Libra. Maybe a friend. It may be someone you work with. It may not even be someone you're interacting with currently, but they are there. They're in proximity to you. Yeah, this person, whoever this wedding and connection that's going to go the distance and last a while, that person is already in the mix somewhere. Yeah. But there is a connection out there that is just for you. And this person will deliver what you delivering on and then some. They're going to be 2 of what this one person was. They're going to double the amount of love, respect, honor, commitment that you were not getting from this individual. You're going to get twice the amount from this person, whoever they are. I cannot wait to hear about this, Libra. This is your message. I hope that it helps. And until next time, peace.